Okay, so this is new from Stihl. This is a strimmer head. This is the AutoCut C26-2, which I'm just looking at for the first time. Now, the advantages to this, you still press it down to pop it out, to pop the cord out. But the advantages they're saying about this one is that what actually you can do is get your cord, thread it straight through, out the other side, and then just twist it in. So it should be a lot quicker to restring when you're out in the field. What I also noticed about this is that actually it's a lot shallower, so should be able to get a shorter cut on the grass. So that could be quite a nice feature too. But anyway, let's give it a go. Okay, so as we see it in action, the first thing I notice is how balanced it is. It just sits on the surface. And here's a little demo. As I rock it from side to side, you can see how stable it is compared to the old style. And that's due to just having a much wider head. So that just reduces the string just digging in and scalping any grass. Okay, so I'm just testing the new Stihl strimmer here. I've been tapping it and nothing will come out. Now, I don't know if you can see in there, it's actually caught itself in there, and now that won't come out. Just can't really do this one-handedly. In there, see how it self-wrapped itself? Nothing's coming out. So there you go. That's enough to loosen it, but it wouldn't do it on itself. So we'll have to see if that keeps happening or not. So we've seen it in action cutting grass. Now let's see how it edges. And again, very stable. You've got real good visibility, being able to see the path, see the edge of the grass. And the cord is really sturdy, it's not flicking around or anything. Okay, so out in the field, first job of the day, after about 5 minutes, the last bit of cord's come out. So we're going to see how easy it is to change it. So, as you know, it's a case of getting these bits lined up with these arrows here, and we should be able to push the cord straight through the hole and out the other side. So traditionally I've cut two 2 meter sections, so I'm going to put this out to 4 meters. And here we just speed it up a little bit. All I'm doing is unwinding the 4 meters worth of cord. So now I've got my 4 meters worth of cord out. I'm just going to take a knife and just cut the cord. And now the cord's cut, all I'm going to do is just thread it through the strimmer head. And I apologise for this bit, it's not very clear as to what I'm doing, but it's trying to do it out in the field sometimes is quite difficult. But all I'm looking to do is pull it through, find the 2 ends, and then pull it through so that the head is now even with 2 meters of cord either side. Looks a bit fiddlier than what it actually is, to be fair. So it's actually easier with the palm of your hand just to push down and turn, I think. What is it? Yeah, just slightly push it down. And there's kind of there's a height where too much and not enough. There's resistance and there's somewhere in the middle. Now this was the first time that I'd actually wound it in, so I do feel though it will get a lot easier over time as it loosens up. Okay, so somehow I've ended up with one bit longer than the other, but I think that's pretty normal in these things. So the blade on here will cut it off no problem, so I'll go with that. So yeah, pretty simple really. So we've tried just cutting grass and we've tried edging along paths. Now we're actually edging around obstacles, but also the edge of the grass onto flower beds, which sometimes can be a little bit trickier. Also getting underneath the flowers, making sure that we don't just hack the flowers down is a major skill, but something that I wouldn't recommend you try unless you really know what you're doing. And of course now the real long thick stuff, which of course it seems to go through no problems. There's the slow-mo, the money shot if you like, and as you can see it goes through that no problem, and again it's balanced so it gives a nice even finish. Okay, so there is the Stihl AutoCut C26-2. I thoroughly recommend it, and I will be looking to get a head for every one of my strimmers. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you find it helpful.